Came to a different location, hoping it would be drier, but it is not drier at all. There's Annie. She's enjoying the puddles. I just hope she doesn't roll around in it or start digging in them. This is insane. Well, thanks for joining my channel where I talk about mental health and spiritual health. And good morning, Jason. I talk about mental health and spiritual health. And in the morning, like now, around sunrise timing, although we're not going to see the sun today. It's so cloudy. Hey, good morning, Frank. I talk about a passage from the Bible. And I usually equate it with something in real life, but I don't have one. I don't have an example. So I'm going to see if you guys have an example. Hey, Dolly. What do you mean we aren't vertical today? I came out here, but look at how wet it is. I figured this is flatter land and not near a creek, and it would be drier, but no way. We got so much rain. Hey, Vicky. We have so much rain, and we've got more rain today, another 1.5 inches tomorrow, and 1/2 inch on Sunday. So we're going to get like over 2 inches more of rain in the next 3 days. This is going to be just a mess. I don't know what to do or where to go. So I tried to come out here, and of course no one's out here. It's so wet. This is the path, supposedly the dry path, which is not very dry, as you can see. In fact, I don't even know how I'm going to get over that. But thanks for joining. Let's see where Annie is. She's ahead of me. I do have some waterproof shoes on, thank goodness. But they're only shoes, they're not boots. Oh, the format's different? That's interesting. Yeah, this is vertical. Vertical for me. My phone is vertical. Well, let's watch Annie. Today, I don't know what she's doing. She's kind of like, it's wet out here, Matt. That's what she's trying to tell me. Well, today we are going to be in the book of Hosea, in the book of the prophet Hosea, chapter 3, and we're going to talk about a path forward. A path forward. And the key verse from Hosea chapter 3 is verse 1, where God tells Hosea, love your wife as the Lord loves the Israelites, though they turn to other gods. Love your wife as the Lord loves the Israelites, though they turn to other gods. So, oh my goodness, look at this pond. I heard that there's a snapping turtle over here, but I think that's a bunch of BS. That would definitely hurt Annie. It was supposed to be a big snapping turtle. Holy wet. Now, I would like to equate something like this. Obviously, love your wife as the Lord loves the Israelites, though they turn to other gods. So I would have to find some example. Here comes a plane landing. I would have to find an example. Oh, look at Annie. Come on, Annie. Annie, come here. Annie, come. Man, we got to get out of that mess. She loves, that's just a total mud hole. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Of course, this whole place is ridiculously wet. It is nice out here, it's actually. Well, here's the interesting thing. This is probably why God picked Hosea as a prophet. at this time in history, of Israel's history. So Hosea lived in the northern kingdom of Israel, and his prophecy lasted from around 750 to 725 BC. And during that time, Israel, holy soaking wet, Israel tried to rely on their own military might instead of turning to God and listening to God. They tried to form alliances with nearby nations. And then finally, they started worshiping idols and other so-called gods, other nations' gods, and totally turned against the Lord. So why did he pick Hosea? Well, we find out in this chapter. So God told Hosea to show your love to your wife again, even though she is an adulteress. That's Hosea 3:1. So the prophet Hosea had a wife who turned against him. It's not really clear if she was a prostitute or just loved another man, but God instructed Hosea to go back to his wife and love her. And the message is obviously very symbolic. Even though the Israelites turned the other way and started worshiping other gods and idols, God still loves Israel. Still loves Israel. So even though they chose the wrong course, God provided a path forward, telling them his love will know no bounds. And that's in chapter 14, verse 4. But to choose his ways, for they are right. I don't have a good example of this. And actually, if I was Hosea, I don't even think I can do it. Oh, Annie, no. Annie, no, come on. She's digging in the mud. I knew this would be a mistake. There's probably varmints in there. So I don't really know. I don't have a good example of someone living an unbiblical life and then you have to go back to them and love them anyway. I mean, we all live an unbiblical life in some way, shape, or form. We all do things wrong, right? Yet we're supposed to forgive each other and love each other, even love our enemies, right? That's becoming more Christ-like. But some of that's difficult, right? Like Hosea, that's pretty admirable. He took his wife back. But he did say, when he took his wife back, that they should remain faithful to each other going forward. She should do that, and he would do the same. And that's what God wanted from Israel. That's why I believe God chose Hosea as a prophet during that time in Israel's history. So it says here, as God provides wisdom and discernment, let's continue to extend his love and truth to those who have chosen unbiblical ways of life. Because when you think about it, we've all done it, right? And his example, and even God's example, and Hosea's example, provide a path forward for us. It is going to be another anti-bath day. It is an absolute disaster out here, guys. Like, look, I can't even walk. It's not only flooded on this path, but it's flooded like in the field. And it's only going to get worse. And if she's not too muddy, I guess I'll come back here. Oh my gosh, this entire path is wet. It's just filled with water. It's a little mini creek. It's so unbelievable. But she needs to get out. I need to get her out. So here are my questions for today. on a path forward towards someone who's living an unbiblical life, who we have to consistently remind ourselves that we all do things that are unbiblical. Question 1, how has God shown love and truth to you? How has God shown love and truth to you? And how can you show God's love and truth to those on unbiblical paths? How can you show love and truth to those on unbiblical paths? I don't even have an answer for that. Maybe Frank does. It's tough. It's a tough one. Now Annie's looking for shelter. I mean, this is just absolutely insane. So much water. There's got to be a flood. That's why we have a flood. We're in a flood warning until like Monday. Now I can see why. I have never seen this so wet. If it was snow, by the time we're done, we would have somewhere between 50 to 60 inches of snow. That's how much rain we're getting. And we will have, including the next 3 days. I don't know where she is. Oh, there she is. She just needs to roam around. Yeah, Dolly. I know you have children. I'm not sure if you're divorced or what, but either way, I think you're single. Like, if God came and told you to take your man back, that would be pretty. Oh, she's digging in you're digging in the mud and the water. Did you see the mud and water coming up? Annie, no. Oh my gosh, look how muddy she is. Annie, oh my gosh. Her legs, her lower legs are white. Not anymore. She was digging in a mud hole and muddy water was coming up underneath her. Why don't you lay down? Oh, good, you cleaned your lower legs a little bit. Oh, look at her face. Here, come here, Annie. Show people your face. The white side of your face. Come here. It's hard to tell. Oh, I know zero about your life. I'm sorry, Dolly. I'm just asking. Maybe you adopted all your kids. I have no idea. I'm just guessing. You may be married still. You just made it sound like it because you had, the men, going back to the men comment or the man comments. That's why. So I was just guessing. But I'll think of it. I'll think of my own life. It would be very difficult for me to accept my ex-wife back. It's just reality. I feel like abandonment, so I want to be abandoned again, and there's no trust. So it's just tough. Annie, back in the mud hole. Watch this. You gotta watch this. It's too late now, so I'll just let her dig. Get it, Annie. There's something in there. I was married 19 years. All right, I'm gonna walk because I don't want her to get all Oh, not 10 years. Sorry, I'm muted. Not 10 years, Dolly. I was married 19 years. She's still in that mud hole. Oh, now she's rolling around in it. No! Come here! Oh my God, now her back is all muddy. Look at her rolling around. Annie, come! Oh, she's rolling around in the mud hole. You guys see this? Must be a dead animal. Look at that. Oh man, for Pete's sake. I'm out of here. I gotta get going quickly. Oh yeah, it's bath time and she's gonna know it. But she needs to get out here. I can't keep her inside. She's got too much energy. Pitsky, puppy. Pitsky puppy, she's got too much energy. She's still rolling around. Oh my gosh, like her head, her back. It's so ridiculous. Annie, come! It must be some kind of dead animal is my guess. Like a hawk or something killed something and tore it up and ate part of it. It's just laying there in the field. She's rolling around it. Oh good, look at, there she is. She heard me say come in a very mean voice. We love the details. What details are you talking about, Dolly? Yeah, I don't know what dogs are doing. Do you like this tall grass, Annie? Now she's trying to dry herself off and rub herself off against it. Look, you gotta see this. You drying yourself off? She thought I was gonna come and get her. I'm not coming to get you. Come here, Annie. Yeah, you're all wet. Now she's traipsing through other mud puddles. This is fantastic. I had no idea how wet it is. Oh, the dead animal detail. Yeah. It has to be. There's no way she would just roll in a mud hole, because I've taken her to dog parks where there's mud holes before, and she hasn't rolled around in them ever. So there had to be something dead in there. Or maybe Jason's right. Maybe she's suddenly, all of a sudden now going to roll around in a mud hole. I don't know. Oh, the grass lump. Yeah, there's a few of them. It's really cool. There's random tall things of grass. I don't know. It's a different type of grass. And they actually mow down this area where the path is not at the end of fall. But this is all going to be very high grass again. And I'll be very hard pressed to find Annie. She'll go around a curve on one of these paths and then I won't be able to see her because this grass will be so tall. But it'll probably take a month or a couple there. But yeah, this tall grass is really cool. It's really pretty. There's a hand here. I don't know why there are. It might be a patch of uncut hay. That's true, Mariner. I think they leave them maybe just for aesthetic reasons. I'm not sure. It's pretty neat. Yeah, my video cut out for a second. Now I'm back on full signal strength 5G ultra wideband, so it should be fine. I must have just gone through a transition from tower to tower. Yeah, this park in a few years, I heard about it. They want to turn it into a soccer fields. So obviously there'll be a lot of parking and a lot of soccer fields, which I think will be nice. That's good for kids. But I'll miss this park because it's a nice place where you can take your dog and allow them to run around off leash, which is rare, right? There's not very many parks where you can have your dog run around off leash. It's going to turn into soccer fields, which I'm not totally against because I've got kids and I know it's important for them to have places to play soccer. And I know soccer's so big that fields are at a premium, and that's why you've got to join these clubs, which are super expensive because there's so little fields. You end up paying a lot for field rental, and then when you do so, you just got to pay more and more for your kid to play soccer, which is kind of not cool. You know, if you just want your kid to play rec soccer and have some fun, get some exercise, you shouldn't have to pay a lot of money for it, or, you know, some ridiculous fee like $300 or $400 a month just to play soccer for a couple, you know, half the year, 6 months out of the year. Yeah, soccer field's better than a strip mall, that's for sure. And there'll be a library out in the front. That's right, Frank. So that'll be kind of cool. I think that's kind of nice. Oh, your dog's a runner, Vicky? Yeah, mine doesn't always listen to me. Like, she could leave right there. She could run right out of that. There's no fence right there. You can see the two posts, one on the left, one on the right. She could run right out and go into the neighborhood, but I trust her. I trust she will eventually follow me. I think part of it's just I've had her since 7.5 weeks old and she only knows me, so I don't think she'll ever really leave me and run away. Oh yeah, what kind of dog do you have, Vicky? I think I forgot. Annie, come here. Uh-oh, I don't want her going over there. She'll get out and run, get lost. Hey, Andrew. The dog's name is Annie. Her name is Annie.